Hey, what's going on, guys? This is LC with Law Crypto. Thank you for joining me today. So today I'm gonna give you an update on Decentraland, which goes by Mana. So this thing has been moving since the last time I did a video on Decentraland, and I just want to give you guys an update because I know a lot of people have been asking for it, and I now have the time. All right, so right now we have a price of $1.03. It's over $1. Everyone, again, congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back if you bought in under $1. I still think this thing has some room to grow, so yeah, let's get into it. We have a market cap here of $1.3 billion with a max supply of 2.1 billion coins and a circulating supply of 1.3 billion. All right, now I'm gonna go into the big chart in a second, but just taking a look at the 24 hours, it looked like we have stabled off after that huge run. Now, yeah, we have an all-time high of $1.18. It is currently down 13%, and I think we hit that all-time high right there on March 14th. So yeah, man, this thing is showing some good stability. I don't see a huge drop off. I see a nice consolidation, which means it can just be holding on. The beast has to rest sometime. The beast must rest before it can go to new heights. All right, so I think this thing is still going to keep going, but yeah, let's get into the NFT market here. Now, as you can see, Decentraland is ranked number 2 by market cap, and right under Engine Coin. Engine Coin is a beast as well. That's almost $3. Wow. But yeah, so Decentraland is currently at $1.03, and yeah, man, I think this thing is going to stay in the top 5 for some time. So let's get into the chart. Alright, so I have a 2-hour chart here for Decentraland on TradingView, and look at this wick, man. This thing went up to $2.43 really quickly, but yeah, man, I think this thing has some power behind it. And you see this volume, let me get my brush, and look at this volume on that candle. That was 9.1 million in volume, and the next candle right next to it was let's see here, 9.5 million in volume. So I think they have a lot of people sitting in the background just waiting for this thing, the perfect time for it to pump again. But yeah, let's get into what I'm currently seeing outside of this huge wick here, because that is an anomaly. I want to see some more price action going in these realms before I can build a whole case of this 1-2 hour candle. But let's go into fib retracement, and I'll let you know a little further what I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm gonna first draw a fib retracement off this candle because like I said, that one candle that went to $2 is an anomaly for me. So I'm just gonna build my retracement from this candle, and as you can see, it looks like we stabled off on the 382. All right, so we have a nice consolidation there, and we have our baseline here that's still trying to catch up to price action. If you watch my other videos, I say this moves like a magnet to price action, so they want to be next to each other. We'll see if this maybe takes a dip slightly under the 382 and catches the baseline, or the baseline might catch it right there at the 382 before it makes new all-time heights. All right, so let me just draw a couple other lines I like to put in there, the 618 and also our 50% retracement, because it seems like crypto loves this number. All right, so just taking a look, it looks like from where I drew the fib retracement until this top, it went up 262%. If I draw from where the wick had went all the way to $2.42, that was a 616% move. All right, so yeah, I think this to me is just showing signs of where we're going. All right, I think you can still hold on to Mana and wait till we get back to this price, because that's just showing where price is going to go eventually. So it's kind of like a crystal ball for me. I'm treating that like a crystal ball. Now, we look at our indicators. As you can see, we were in extreme overbought regions here on that wick, and we just dipped back into range. It looks like we're gonna take a nice little dip to our 0 line on my trend indicator. We want to see if this is going to continue to stable off on the 0 line, or if it may take a dip under. So that's something we're going to watch out for. If you look at the RSI, The RSI also dipped back into range. It bounced off the 50 line, so that is an amazing sign showing that maybe it has now consolidated and is going to trade in this zone for a while before it continues moving to the upside. So I'm gonna watch this area closely. If anyone feels like, is it a good time to buy in the Mana right now, I think this shows a strong sign that it's time to get in. Of course, this can also dip into oversold regions. I feel like once it dips under this range, it's going to be an extreme time to get in, but we don't know as of yet. But you can make a strong case for yourself to buy at this region because of that bounce on the 50 line, and it's holding steady right now. When I see this zone, it looks like a steady, stable zone where it wants to calm down and catch a breather. Okay, now if I want to start drawing on the chart, I see a symmetrical triangle from this point here. Change that to like a turquoise, and this line here, you meet the bottoms. So I see a symmetrical triangle. Let me get this out of here. I see a symmetrical triangle building right now. So we want to see where this is going to break. It can break to the downside, so I want you guys to be aware of that as well. As it continues to move in this motion, in this funnel here, I want to see what happens when it gets to this apex, if it breaks to the downside or upside. But let me show you what I'm speculating if it breaks to either side, so you guys can be aware. So there, I get the measurement of our base. So if it breaks to the downside, I can see it retracing to about 48 cents. All right, now you had to think about it. What is more likely? You see this thing making numbers right now, right? If it does this kind of movement and breaks to the downside, that means we gave back everything that we just gained. You had to think about it for yourself. What is your outlook of Mana? My outlook is very positive, so I try to build the case for myself and say, is this likely or is this more likely with it breaking to the upside? All right, now this is just my speculation, but what I see from the measurement of the symmetrical triangle, I see a new breakout going to $1.58. Okay, so we want to see where this is going to break out, because if it breaks out sooner than later, let's say if it breaks out at this candle, so currently the price is $1.01. If it continues to move up in this 2-hour candle and breaks out there, then I have to adjust. And when I make that adjustment, it looks like this thing can go to 160. All right, so this is something I'm going to continue to watch and see which way it breaks. Like I said, I'm very bullish on this project, so we'll see what happens there. But I can't make a case for if anyone wants to jump in now on how it can be a bad buy. This to me is not a bad buy. Now, of course, if you want to wait to see if this catches up to our baseline and it bounces off the baseline, that is an excellent buy. If it bounces off this baseline, comes down to 86 cents briefly, and then goes back up, or as time carries out, the baseline may do something like this and meet us at our 382. If it meets us at our 382, that is 2 confirmations that this thing is still bullish and is giving you a huge buy signal. So I will see if it comes back down to our 92-cent retracement before making another move up. All right, so always beware of a false breakout as well. I want to make sure you guys are taking a look at some of my technical analysis videos where I discuss symmetrical triangles. If this thing does something like a false move to the downside and then bounces back into the triangle, it can 100% do that. This right here is called a fake out. All right, it can always do this. You can catch it at 92 cents. It comes back into the symmetrical triangle and then trades, and when it reaches the apex, it goes to the upside. All right, so that's 100% a possibility, so beware of that. But yeah, I think Mana is a great project. It's going to do some numbers in 2021, and that is my quick technical analysis on where I see price action currently. Now let me give you my price prediction on where I see Mana's price going in the near future. So I'm gonna bring out my fib extension and bring it from swing high to swing low. Again, this wick there, it is basically showing me a crystal ball of where price action wants to go eventually, but I'm not going to use that in my technical analysis. So here we have our swing low point there, and just dragged it out so we can get some coverage. So what I'm seeing is immediately our 1.21 is going to be a major zone. So I'll put our first strike zone there if anyone wants to take profits, or they're just looking to see, hey, where this thing is going so I can accumulate more now before it gets to that point. So I see an immediate $1.82. And when I say the near future, this can be within 7 days or 2 weeks. All right, so the next zone, I usually like to put a range between our 1.272 and our 1.618. So price can come into this zone. So that's going to be from 182 to 211. So I can definitely see in the near future this going to $2.11. And just one observation I made. All right, let me zoom in here. As you can see, this wick had hit right there on one of our numbers. So this kind of really speculated that this thing is pretty accurate. Now, of course, when doing technical analysis, this is all speculation, but we're using tools, mathematics, to give us more accurate numbers. And what we can see here, that this wick had hit our number here and touched $2.42. Now, to give us a stretch, I see that we can definitely hit right under $3, which is $2.94. And I understand that in trading, there is a psychological aspect to it. So there's going to be a lot of buyers that's going to speculate that this thing could hit $3, right? Now, for me, if I understand that this is a huge psychological zone, I want to, if I'm trading this, I'm going to try to get out while it's going up. Right now, I'm definitely going to be in Mana for the long run. I'm just providing this analysis for multiple variety of traders. But let's say if price action is going up, we never know when this is going to snap back down, right? So understandably, $3 or the dollar marks, $1, $2, $3, $5 is a huge psychological zone. That $2.94 is actually a safer zone before it gets to $3, and it makes a huge dip. Now, dips are healthy, we understand that, but if someone is trading this, they want to make sure they're buying and selling in the range. They never want to buy at the top of the market. They never want to sell at the top of the market, all right? You always want to sell if you're taking profits in a range, because you never know where the top is going to be. That's all speculation. Understandably, $3 is a huge zone where there's going to be some resistance. I'm going to say this $2.94 number is very accurate if someone wants to take profits. Now, as I stated, this 1.272 and 1.618 are more reasonable within the near future. But if this thing does a huge wick like have we just seen, I definitely see these levels getting hit in the near future. But to be safe, you can say that we're at $1 now. I can see $1.82 coming upon the horizon. So I see nothing but bulls balling in this bull season for Mana. All right. So that is my technical analysis on Mana and my price prediction. I hope you guys like, subscribe, and share this content. Comment down below. Let me know where you think price is going in the near future, and also let me know where you think price is going in the long term. Comment down below, and yeah, let's talk about it. So I'm gonna keep dropping gems like this. I'm gonna keep coming to you with updates, and you already know the slogan. I'm gonna keep trying to find ways for this community to be profitable. And until next time, one. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So before you go, one of the things I wanted to let you know about is token metrics. Now, I use token metrics to help me find winning projects, and what I built this community around is helping people find new ways to make money, okay? And I feel like token metrics is gonna help you become profitable in your portfolios. Now, what token metrics does is use artificial intelligence and machine learning to rank different cryptocurrencies and make sure you're getting the best for your money, okay? Now, what they do here is they look at the actual market cap rankings, they look at the code reviews, and they give you a quant grade based off what they learned through their artificial intelligence program and the machine learning that they leverage to make sure you're getting the best projects in your portfolios. They also have a toggle here to show if you're looking at an investment from a trader perspective or an investor perspective, okay? So it'll actually give you different ranked projects based off of how you're treating your portfolios. It'll show you top projects if you're a long-term investor and what you should invest in immediately, or if you're a trader, what will be the best bets for you to hold within a month span or for a quarterly or yearly span. So I definitely think this is a great tool, and it cuts down that learning curve to make sure you're gaining profit immediately. So check out the links below and you can sign up for a trial. It'll give you 7 days to check out what they do here, and you can leverage some of their AI and machine learning, and you can cancel before the trial period is over. So for the different plans, they have a holder plan, investor plan, and professional plan. And as you can see, you can have a 7-day trial for the holder plan for only $199 and an investor plan for $499. You can cancel before the 7-day trial, or let's say if you wanted to start off with the investor plan for $499, and you can always switch over to the holder plan for $29.99 a month before that 7-day trial is over. So take a look at Token Metrics. I believe this will be a great service that you're doing yourself if you want to be a crypto millionaire, or at least a crypto six-figure.